Worth more than gold. That's the power of a woman. She'll love you like no other can. Her heart is a fortress, unshaken, so true. She'll build you up by loving you. That's the power of a woman.
Hi,
She's
good morning,
grace.
Victoria.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. Happy
Let-
International Women's Day.
yes, and to you too, my dear. Thank you for taking the time to come on and speak a few words for today, International Women's Day and for IIFAL. Thank
Yes,
you so much. I know everybody's busy and they've got a lot of things going on.
yes.
But as we both know, today is a very, very powerful reminder of the strength and the resilience and achievements of women all over the world. So we are honored to have you on, and we're going to have some more speakers on, and being able to hear from you and share your insights and your experience and your wisdom and your own perspective. And I'm sure what you say will inspire many. So, Victoria, first, before we start, please give me an introduction of yourself. Share with me a bit about your background and your field.
Good. Okay. Thank you, Samantha. And it's an honor to be here as well. I'm glad that I'm here to share a little bit about who I am and the work that I do, and to also to inspire women on this amazing day. We should always celebrate ourselves anyway. So my
Yes.
name is Victoria Okocha, and I am a leadership coach and a mentoring expert. So I help individuals and organizations who are feeling overwhelmed and stressed. So the idea is to prevent burnout so that they can
Okay.
lead with more clarity, more confidence, and emotional intelligence. So basically, I help leaders
Yes.
to heal, to empower them so that they can have sustainable success.
Right.
So part and parcel of the work that I've done, and what I still do, is I coach professional and business women to heal after some form of trauma, whether it's domestic abuse or sexual abuse. Um, I also run the Live Wise Foundation, which is for young people, teaching young people about healthy and safe relationships so that they can, have more successful futures, not only in education, but also when they eventually go into relationships. And then just lastly, I've just set up my own counseling center, which is called
Mhm.
Our Lace Olive Tree Counseling and Training, which is to teach young
Fantastic.
people, not young
Mhm.
people, which is to train people with the level 2 and level 3 CPCAB qualification so that they can become counselors and psychotherapists. So that's me
Wow.
in a
Oh
nutshell.
my gosh. And that is a lot going on there, but sounds like absolutely wonderful work, Victoria. So tell me
Yes.
what inspired you to focus on this field? What got you into it and what made
Yeah.
you feel that you wanted to make a difference for others?
Yeah. So my background is I experienced domestic violence as a young person, as a teenager. And
Hmm.
so as a result of that, I lost my confidence, my
Yeah.
self-esteem.
Yes.
And, I always say, I use that term, my confidence was in the toilet by the time I got out of that relationship, which meant I felt rubbish about
Yeah.
myself. So,
Yeah.
I took time to understand myself, to heal. And then I kind of set up a forum called
Hmm.
Spectacular Woman, which was to help build women's confidence and self-esteem. And as a result of that, I wrote my first book, Unshakable You, which is to help women to heal and overcome after domestic violence.
Right.
And so throughout my journey, I have been healing and
Yes.
leading.
Yes.
I
Yes.
have been healing and leading.
Yeah.
International Women's Day, the theme is acceleration, accelerated action, or acceleration and action. So, and I think of those two things in terms of women being able to, manage their emotions, to heal, and also lead, to
Yeah.
continue to lead in their fields in whatever they're doing as business owners, as professionals, as managers, as directors, as CEOs, whatever it is that they are doing in their field.
No, but it's so important for leaders, for business women, for everybody, for everybody. It is so overlooked, mental
Hmm.
health and well-being. We kind of push it to the side, we get on with everything, and then suddenly things will build up, and you're having to deal with a lot of things that then can cause other problems in life. Why is it crucial, do you think, for women to prioritize their well-being?
I absolutely believe it's A1. It's the number one thing that women need to do because we cannot pour from an empty cup. And
Yes.
I absolutely
Yeah.
believe that we need to fill our cup first.
Hmm.
And the fact of the matter is that when we fill our cup, we are more productive, we are more healthier. We present a much healthier version of ourselves. And then that also in turn will inspire other people. So
Yes.
that's one aspect. Another aspect is, as women, we are caregivers,
Yeah.
we're partners, we're husbands, we're all of the above.
Hmm.
And yes, we do get stressed and we get burnt out. And so at the end of the day, it really is important for us women to prioritize our mental and emotional health and
Right.
well-being because, as I said, it just helps us to function better and show up in the way that we really want to show up in the world as leaders.
Right. And what do you think are simple ways that we can do this to manage the stress, to build up the confidence, the resilience? Simple things that we can even just start with, you know, and grow.
Yeah. So, I mean, I absolutely believe that the most important thing is to nourish yourself.
Right.
And what do I mean
Okay.
by that?
Yes.
Yeah, what do I mean by that? I mean, making sure that we're doing the right things that support us. If you're feeling challenged as a woman and because of your professionalism, sometimes I absolutely believe that sometimes, especially women that are in high profile positions, find
Hmm.
it challenging to share what they're going through because of
Yes.
stigma and shame and so forth. So
Yeah.
I would say, talk to a trusted friend, book yourself a coach or book
Mhm.
into some form of therapy because the good thing about therapy is just you and the therapist.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to know,
Yes.
what you're going through
Yeah.
apart from your therapist. And if you get a good therapist, they
Yeah.
can really help you to navigate, those blocks, those issues that you are
Yeah.
feeling so that you can become the best version of yourself and you can get some clarity in your life and most importantly, begin to heal.
Yeah. I know, because it's like if talking to someone, when you don't talk, it just builds up
Mm,
and it builds up and it
yeah,
builds up. And then it causes other problems, health problems,
that's right.
anxiety.
Yeah.
And then other things are just happening. And it's like just a simple thing of talking just makes you feel so, it's like you've just got it off your chest. You feel relieved. So I totally agree. Like finding that
Yeah.
person, that safe person as well, who is not going to judge, but just going to listen. And
Yeah.
it's so needed. And you might have that person around you. Um,
Yeah.
if not, how would you find that person?
Well, the thing is, you've got the counseling directory if
Yes.
you need a counselor, there's lots of amazing counselors out there. But what I will say is,
Mhm.
as another tip, is for women to maybe start journaling because
Right.
journaling is such a powerful tool. I remember my days when I was going through, whatever I was going through,
Yeah.
back in the days when I just started my healing journey. And sometimes at midnight, there's no
Mhm.
one to talk to. You can't call a friend, you can't call your coach.
Yeah.
But what I found useful was journaling. And I have been journaling for over maybe 27 years
Right.
once I started. Because what journaling is such a powerful tool. Those emotions that you're feeling inside, you're
Mhm.
actually transferring those emotions onto a piece of paper. So you are getting it out
Yeah.
of you, which is
Yeah.
the thing. So I would recommend journaling. It's such a
Yes.
powerful tool. I think that those that know.
Right, right.
Yes.
Yes. And you know what? Also, when you say you've been journaling and you've been working on yourself and improving,
Yeah.
and then you take time and you go back and look, and you can
Mhm.
see, oh my gosh, this is where I've come from.
Progression.
Do you know what I mean? What I've come, where I've
Yeah.
come, where I've come to, and that's powerful. to even keep you
Yes.
going with that stuff. So no,
100%.
totally. It's so underrated, isn't it? Journaling.
100%. Totally,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah. So, like you said, we can incorporate it into our lives.
Mm.
Journaling. How about physical activity?
Physical activity is also a good thing. One of the things that I do for myself, I try and stay fit. So I think for women
Mm,
especially, it's important to incorporate some form of movement in your life, whether
right.
it's just walking.
Hmm.
We don't have to do any high intensity stuff if you don't want to, but walking is good. Dancing, just put on some
Yeah.
music and
Yeah.
dance.
Yes.
Do some form of exercise. I think for women that are maybe in the menopausal period of their lives, like
Mhm.
40s and 50s and 60s, I think a good type of exercise to do would be like metabolic exercise, because you're not only building, those deeper muscles that you need to keep you
Right.
strong as we're aging,
Right.
but you're also doing some form of cardio and so forth. And the good thing about metabolics, you
Hmm.
can do it, it's like 7 minutes, 10 minutes, and then
Okay.
you're done. Absolutely. Metabolics, I will definitely recommend.
Recommend that. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to look into that. Definitely.
There's
Okay.
loads of stuff on
There's lots
YouTube.
of stuff. Okay. Right.
Yes.
So women that are like with your life coaching and things like women that may be
Mm,
struggling with
yeah.
confidence, and what advice would you give them to start building that self-worth?
Yeah, I would say women that are potentially maybe struggling with confidence, I would
Mm,
say maybe start journaling. Journaling will be quite good because and when you journal, be reflective as well.
right,
So as you're writing about what you're going through, maybe identify things that you want to improve on in your life, because that way you're kind of setting some small little bite-sized goals for yourself
right.
that you can potentially start working on. And I think by doing that, that's going to help you. But also, I think affirming who you are, because when we affirm who we are, it's so powerful. And I
Right,
think the idea is that we're tricking the brain. You've got
right,
that saying where
right.
people say, "Fake it till you make it." I
Yes,
don't think. I think you just gotta be it. You gotta affirm it,
yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah,
in some way, shape, or form, things show up in your life. You
right,
may have a friend who's got a friend that's a
yes,
mentor, or you can reach out to me as a coach, or
yes,
something that
yes.
in terms of being able to get that more the support that you need, because somebody that's experiencing low confidence, it's come from somewhere. And
Mm-hmm.
so part and parcel of the work that I do is kind of getting to the root of where that low confidence has come from, those conditions of work. But
Yeah,
at the same time, not allowing, my clients to stay there. So we tackle it in the
yeah,
first instance,
yes.
but then we look at ways that that individual can grow to get
Grow from it.
clarity so that they can begin to start that healing journey, because healing is
Right.
not a quick fix.
No,
This is the thing.
no,
It's not a
it's
quick
not.
fix. And I
Yes.
think some people think, they can do a 6 weeks course, an 8 weeks course, and then they're healed.
Yeah.
So this is part and parcel of the work that I do with women, is
Right.
the strategies and tips that
Yes.
and the tools that I give. They're lifelong. So these are things
Right.
that you do
Yes.
continuously.
So it's
You know,
things that you building up new habits
that's right.
that you're doing, a little
Yeah,
bit every day, a new
that's
habit,
right.
then add on another habit,
That's right.
and you'll start to see the difference. It's just, starting. It's
Yeah,
just getting started. And sometimes, like you said, you need someone like yourself or someone that you could talk to get you there. So,
yeah.
Victoria, I know we've got like a few minutes left. But before we go, I want you to just let us know, how can the audience connect with you and learn more about your work, find you? Because after
Yeah.
speaking to you, I'm sure there's loads of people that would love to talk to you.
Good, amazing. So I am on all the social media platforms. I'm on LinkedIn,
Okay.
Victoria Okocha. I'm on Instagram, Victoria
Right.
Okocha 1. I'm on Facebook, Victoria Okocha. So
Okay.
those are the main platforms that I'm on where people can reach me. And, you know, if any woman out there is listening
Hmm.
and, you're in that professional leading role and you are looking for a coach to help you to navigate, those issues that you may be experiencing so that you can lead more powerfully, I am offering the first 5 women a free discovery breakthrough session with me. You can email me. Yeah, they can email me, Victoria Okocha. No, Coach. Oh my God. Coach V Okocha.
Okay.
Coach V Okocha @gmail.com.
Right. Well, you're going to send me all of that anyway, because we're going to make sure it's all on there on the podcast. So they've got it.
Yes.
Right. That is
fantastic.
That was an absolutely lovely 15 minutes. Thank you so much. You took the time to speak. I got so much out of it. I'm sure there's loads of people that are going to get so much as well, Victoria. So thank you so much for coming on for International Women's Day. And hopefully we'll talk again soon.
Absolutely. And thank you so much, Samantha. Have a great day.
And you, Victoria. Bye-bye.
The kind of beauty that leaves you out, but it's more than a face, it's the fire in her soul. A love so strong, it makes a broken heart whole. She's got the strength to lift you when you fall, a gentle touch that breaks through it all. She's a queen in her own right, no need to prove. Her love's the melody that makes your heart move. She's the calm in the storm, the light in the night. Her love wraps around you, holding you tight. She's the voice in the silence, the warmth in the cold. A treasure so rare, worth more than gold. That's the power of a woman. She'll love you like no other can. Her heart is a fortress, unshaken, so true. She'll build you up by loving you. That's the power of a woman. She's grace, she's fire, she's the plan. She'll stand beside you, her love never fades. She's the light.